Hello everyone and welcome back. So, as I mentioned in my last video, I wanted to do a bookshelf tour, but I was about to put out my Christmas decor and I wanted to do this before I did that. So, it's looking a bit empty up here. Let's just jump right into it. So this is gonna be my first shelf, which is one of my favorite shelves. Let me do a whole little span out. So the top shelf has all my special editions, which is getting taken over by Fairy Loot. Running out of room, so I'm running out of room, so I had to put a book on top there. These are my bookmarks. I have a whole bunch of bookmarks. I collect them. I collect the bookmarks. It's beginning to be a problem. This Court of Wings and Ruins is not a special edition. It's just signed by the author. So I guess I can move her down with my other Sarah J. Maas books, and then there would make room for that copy there. This is a spell book that this is a spell book that I got from Salem. A little hand my aunt got me, and a little like jewelry box that I also got from Salem. Moving on to the next shelf is basically my Harry Potter shrine I got going on. I don't collect Funko Pops, but I have a bunch of random ones that people keep giving me. So someone gave me a Harry Potter one year. It was here on my Harry Potter shelf. These are all my copies of Harry Potter. I do want to finish and get all hard copies. So I found these 3 books too. I think it's 3 and 4 up here. I found at a thrift store. And now I just need copies 1 and 5, and then I'll have the whole series in hard copy. And then some crystals. Moving on to the bottom shelf, we have Sarah J. Maas, Rebecca Yarros, and just to fill up some space, I put Serpent and Dove. And then the spin-off book at the end, the Scarlet Veil. Not much going on here. And lastly, on the bottom, so my intent with this shelf was supposed to be a vampire shelf, which it is, but I have other vampire books that didn't fit on here, so that stunk. But we have Anne Rice, Interview with the Vampire, which is one of my favorite movies. Vampire Kisses series. Was obsessed with the series when I was younger. Then I have my Twilight series. Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side. Was obsessed with that when I was younger. I have my Vampire Diaries, and not vampire related, but Secret Circles on here as well. And then I have some books that I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of, which is The Beautiful and Court of the Vampire Queen. And then I just have a random copy of Dracula that I don't even know where it came from. And then what usually lives in front of these books is my Funko Pop of Claudia from Interview with a Vampire, which I did buy myself. Some of them I do buy, but I don't collect them, if that makes sense. I'm not a hardcore collector. If I see a cool one, I'll grab it. And because of that, people tend to buy me loads of them. Moving on to the shelf here. It's a doozy. It's a bit of a mess. But there's not really any rhyme or reason On this shelf, it's just some graphic novels that I've acquired, some books that are on my TBR. In that blue box, I keep my inclusions for my K-pop albums. And then there's like a little white binder on the right there that has stickers from K-pop albums. I have my Cassandra Clare books here, which is a series I want to finish, but I refuse to buy any more books in the series until I've finished the ones I've had, which the only ones I haven't finished is Lady Midnight and City of Heavenly Fire. But I would have to reread all of these to finish those two, because I read these back many years ago, so I don't even remember what happens in these books. Another series I need to finish is Outlander. These are the two I have. And then I have my collection of bookmarks. And here we have my Scarlett St. Clair books, my Jennifer Armentrout books, and then some more books. Here is like books I've gotten for school, books about animals, and then just some favorites of mine, like A Child Called It, The One and Only Ivan. Yeah, mostly nonfiction on here. And then I thought this Eliza Thornberry pop that someone gifted to me fit perfectly on this shelf. And moving on to one of my favorite shelves is this shelf here, which just has some of my favorite series on it. I'm missing a couple in this series here. I'm missing Born at Midnight, and then one of the spin-off books I'm missing. I have them in my cart on Thrifted Books. I need to buy them so that they can finally complete my setup here. Switch by Amanda Hocking. That was a very good series. Some more miscellaneous series, Delirium, and some more random books. And then the last bookshelf in my room is this one here. This one is actually a bit more organized than my last shelf. These are books that I am thinking of selling. This is more contemporary books, romance books, things like that, like Perfect Chemistry. This book here, Emergency Contact. My light's glaring on it, so you can't really see the title. The cover spoke to me, so I bought it. Like, this just looks like a book that would be everything and more to me, and I started reading it and I never finished it, so maybe that needs to go in the sell pile. Boy Meets Boy, one of my favorites when I was younger. Some Nicholas Spark. Yeah, just some everyday contemporary romance. And then when you go down here, we have of my favorite dystopians, and then some just random books that I ran out of space for up here, like Crow Prince and The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. Moving to the next shelf down, we have more of vampire, with my Vampire Academy, and some other favorite series like Hush Hush. The last two series at the end I never finished, which is why I only have the first two books in the series. and then my K-pop photo card albums and my Nyan albums. And then this last shelf here are some more favorite series. The Gallagher Girl series, loved this series when I was younger, as well as the Evernight series. Didn't like how the Evernight series finished, but that's another story. Some more random books, another K-pop photo card album, and then a box of my Twice photo card. I keep that fairy loot box there, and it's full of my Twice stickers that come with their albums. So that is it for the bookshelf tour. After filming this, I now really want to do a bookshelf reorganization. So that's probably going to be coming up next. So that was a quick overview of all the books I have. Probably after I watch this, there's going to be so much I will remember that I should have said, but there's always time to do so in another video.